Councilman Brennan?
Yes.
Okay, we're just ready to start the meeting.
All right, call the meeting to order. Nina, please take the roll.
Councilman Bundy?
Present.
Councilman Brennan?
Present.
Councilman McCain?
Present.
Councilman Stokes?
Present.
Mayor Sykes?
Present. Let the record, we do have a quorum for the July 27th, 2020 meeting. Before we go down to item number 2, we need to add an executive session to the end of the agenda under Iowa Code Section 74206, subsection 1F, to communicate with legal counsel, discuss legal ramifications of threatened litigation.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilman Bundy.
I make a motion to add an executive session to the end of the agenda under Idaho Code Section 74206 1F to communicate with legal counsel to discuss legal ramifications of threatened litigation.
Second. It's been motion and second. I'll call for the question. Councilman Stokes. Aye. Councilman McCain.
Aye.
Councilman Brennan. Or Councilman.
Aye.
Yeah, Brennan. Councilman Bundy.
Aye.
Sorry. All righty. We'll run down to item number 2. Recognize the person in the audience for 3 minutes. Would anybody like to get up and speak? All right. No one's out there. We'll run down to item number 3. Council comments. Council got anything really quick? All right. Hearing none, we'll go down to item number 4, consent agenda. Councilman, what do you want to do?
Mr. Mayor,
Councilman Bundy.
make a motion that we pass the consent agenda as printed.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilman Brennan.
is Paul in the room?
I am.
Just a quick question. As a holder of a alcohol license, do we need to remove a consent agenda for an individual vote?
It's probably a good idea to recuse yourself from that part of it, but it could still go through the consent agenda, just recuse yourself as to that part.
Okay.
All right. It's been motion and second. I'll call for the question.
Did we have a second?
Yeah, Mike.
Yes, I did.
Councilman Bundy.
Aye.
Councilman Brennan.
Recusing myself from the alcohol license only. For the rest of it, I'll vote aye.
Councilman McCain.
Aye.
Councilman Stokes. Aye. All righty. Run down to item number 5, old business discussion decision on recommendation for traffic safety committee to change stop signs on corridors. Councilman. Chief, you wanna weigh in on this one really quick, please?
Yes, Mayor, Council, I've spent a good deal of time looking at the proposed stop sign changes. I appreciate the thought on the traffic committee to do that. However, it would be my recommendation not to change anything for stop signs at this time. In fact, if we put one on East Third, that would be a detriment to how we want to respond with our apparatus coming down South Third.
Mayor, that's one question.
Councilman Bundy.
Chief, we've been looking at this for a month or so. Have we had any complaints or issues that would obviously, have we had any complaints or discussion about this, about the way it is? So does it work fine? The way we have it set up, does it work fine since we've been talking about it?
Yes, Councilman and Mayor, we have not had any issues that have been brought to my attention. The overall change in route, just distance of a difference of 790 feet, traveling 25 miles an hour is a 21-second difference. And not factoring in the proposed route that we'll be doing on the department from the rural station. That involves 4 turns currently, and the proposed route would involve only 2 turns. So it's a much safer response to come that way for both firefighters reporting to and apparatus reporting to fires.
Okay. Mr. Mayor. Councilman Stokes.
Chief, thank you for your input, and I think as a councilman, I appreciate your input, and I would make the motion that we do not change the stop signs as proposed by the Traffic Safety Committee.
Second.
Second.
Been motion and second. I'll call for the question. Councilman McCain.
Aye.
Councilman Stokes.
Aye.
Councilman Bundy.
Aye.
Councilman Brennan.
Aye.
All righty. Run down to item number 6. Item removed from the consent agenda. There were none. Run down to item number 7. Ordinance correcting Ordinance number 1693 with the correction property description of mapping with the Kiefer property. Councilman Bundy.
Just making sure there were no questions. Mr. Mayor,
Councilman Bundy.
I make a motion that we suspend the three reading rule and read the ordinance by title only for its one and only reading tonight.
Second.
The motion is second. I'll call for the question. Councilman McCain.
Aye.
Councilman Stokes. Aye. Councilman Brennan.
Aye.
Councilman Bundy.
Aye.
All right, Nana, please read the ordinance.
An ordinance annexing to the city of Mountain Home, Idaho, the real property hereinafter described and declaring the same by proper legal description thereof to be a part of said city of Mountain Home, Idaho, and providing an effective date.
Councilman, you've heard this ordinance read. Do you wish it to pass? Councilman Brennan.
Aye.
Councilman McCain.
Aye.
Councilman Stokes. Aye. Councilman Bundy.
Aye.
All righty. All right, we'll run down to the executive session. And we're all good to go to executive session.
You can make a motion.
Mayor,
Councilman Bundy.
make a motion that we go into executive session under Idaho Code Section 742061F to communicate with legal counsel to discuss legal ramifications of threat and litigation.
Second.
The motion is second. I'll call for the question. Councilman Brennan.
Aye.
Councilman McCain.
Aye.
Councilman Bundy.
Aye.
Councilman Stokes. Aye. All right, we're in the executive session.